Good day, class. Welcome to our modular distance learning in TLE 10 Cookery Quarter 1. We are now in Lesson 2, Prepare and Cook Egg Dishes. Okay, class, let's have first a wrap up from our previous lesson. We studied the standardized recipe. So this is a sample plan in preparation of ingredients according to standard recipe. Okay, class. So this is the given egg dish, the breaded eggs. If you're going to make an standardized receipt out of this dish, it will come up with this. For the receipt name, we have the breaded eggs, of course. Receipt number 1. Section classified as meat. Yield 10 slices. Meal pattern contributions. Breakfast, serving size, large. Ingredients, we have 5 pieces large eggs. It should be boiled. 2 beaten egg, 2 cups flour, 1 liter of oil and seasoning. For servings measure, we have 1 cup each per serving. Servings weight, we have 100 grams. And the procedure on how you prepare the recipe. Number 1, we have make medium boiled eggs. 2, peel, then roll in flour, dip in beaten eggs, and roll in breadcrumbs. And number 3, shallow fry in vegetable oil, turning until crisp. So these are the standardized recipe for a given egg dish, which is the breaded eggs. Okay, now let's move on to the market forms of egg. First, we have fresh eggs or shell eggs. It may be bought individually, by dozen, or in tray of 36. As you can see, this is an example of a fresh or shell eggs. It is recommended on a regular receipt. Next, we have frozen eggs. These are made of high-grade raw eggs. They come in the form of whole eggs with extra yolks and whites. Frozen eggs are pasteurized and defrosted before use. So this is an example of a frozen eggs. This is good for salad dressing or dessert. And last is the dried eggs. This market form of egg is seldom used. Their whites are used for preparing frosting. It is used primarily as ingredients in food industry and are not usually sold directly to consumers. This is an example of a dried eggs. It is commonly used in baked goods. Okay, so what are the uses of eggs? Cook and serve as is. First, in the shell. Soft boiled, it should be 5 minutes simmering. And the hard boiled, it should be cooked 15 minutes on a simmering water. Next, we have poached. It is cooked in simmering water. Addition of salt and vinegar quickens coagulation process. As you can see, this is an example of poached egg. Next, we have fried. It is an egg dish removed from shell and placed into a frying pan. The cooking process is you should keep low to moderate temperature of heat. Next, we have scrambled. The process of cooking, you should add sugar, which delays coagulation, and addition of liquids and acids reduce coagulation point. And last one, we have omelette. It is an egg dish that are mixed together, cooked without stirring, and served folded in half. So this is an example of a omelette egg dish. Number 2, eggs as emulsifier. Lecithin and lysolecithin are responsible for exceptional ability of egg yolk to act as emulsifying agent. Both are phosphoproteins containing polar and nonpolar ends. As you can see in this example, the two ingredients that we combine are the oil and vinegar. Polar ends hold water, so the polar here is the vinegar, and the nonpolar ends holds the fat, and the nonpolar here is the oil. Number 3, as binding, thickening agent, and gelling agents. Sugar raises coagulation temperature, producing softer, weaker gel. And a whole egg requires lower coagulation temperature, resulting in harder gel. It is because of the proteins that are easily converted by heat. An example of this is the custard. Next, number 4, egg as foam. With continued beating, the air cells are subdivided and volume is increased. Proton network dries up and balanced stale gas or air foams. When the egg is beaten, albumin is generated, air is incorporated, therefore air cell divided and the volume increase. So, dun nagkakaroon ng egg foaming. We have different stages of foam formation. Letter A, we have frothy, the large air bubbles that flow easily. Next, letter B, soft foam. On this stage, air cells are smaller and soft peaks are formed. Letter C, we have stiff foam. Peaks hold their shape. It holds moist and glossy. And then the last stage is the dry foam. On this stage, moistness and glossiness disappear. And last, number 5, egg as a coloring and flavoring agent. Egg wash is brushed on top of the baked products to give a brown color. As you can see in this example, it gives brown coloration and it adds more flavor. And as flavoring agent, egg with cream is added to sauces to make it creamier and tasty. So those are the uses of eggs. Now, let's move on to the points to ponder. Eggs play an important role in everything. They bind, thicken, coat, serve as leavening agent, and emulsify. Eggs are a truly multifunctional ingredient and have many roles to play both in cooking and baking. For your written works, try to answer this on a one whole sheet of paper. We have letter A, multiple choice, letter B, remembering the tools, and letter C, think of me. And for your this performance task, document the whole process of the uses of egg as. Letter A, cook and serve as is in the shell, poach, scrambled, and omelette. Letter B, as foam, frothy, soft foam, and stiff foam. You can use materials or equipment that is available in your kitchen. Your score will be based as highly skilled, skilled, moderately skilled, unskilled, and no attempt. Okay, so this is the end of our lesson. Compile all your answer sheets in your portfolio and be ready on the date of submission. I am your mom, Heidi. Thank you and good luck.